Well, good morning. Haven't had a bike ride in a little while. There's Marty out cutting the yard in the RV park. And I'm going to take the bike on the big boy road here into town because I did buy, look, a new rear view mirror, a nice one. So I got enough safety so I can see if someone's coming behind me, get out of the way. But chances are pretty good most times, especially this time of year, this time of day, that no one's going to be coming behind me on a Thursday morning. It is about 10:20. And I've got an ideal view, check it out, of the road behind me. I had to double check, make sure I was recording. And I've just got the short distance here up to where that second flag is, where you can see a big shoulder is created right on the other side of that flag, so it's much safer. But like I said, there's no one behind me. And here's where you got a nice smooth shoulder to ride on. Gives people behind you plenty of room to pass you. Hi. And the first thing of interest is the Econo Lodge on the left. That little building there next to the Econo Lodge is the pot building, I think. Cannabis. It says Ultra Health on it. And I said last year, I said to Marty, I think it's great there's a medical clinic in town. And she goes, okay, tell me what you're talking about. Well, it's the Ultra Clinic right next door. She said, that's not a medical clinic, that's a pot store. And here we have the visitor center and museum on the right, listing the events. I got quite a bit busy stuff coming up. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 tours in a row out of the museum that I will be recording. Pretty excited about that. We got fishing licenses here for sale on the right. I'll be happy to get my resident fishing license, but I can't get it. I think it's something like the 26th or something. I'll have to look at my calendar. It's got to be 90 days after I got my driver's license. So when that day hits, I'll get my fishing license. Okay, someone said, Rob, how come you don't check to see if there's a dial tone on this payphone in here? So, you know what? I don't know who asked, but I'm gonna try. Let's see. No dial tone. All right, that question has been asked and answered. Now, I did notice it's easy to knock this rear view mirror. Calijas, great little restaurant, great burgers, great sandwiches. The store at Calijas, it's all the same company, I guess. There's the fire department. And here we have, you don't see it very often, but here's the state police, New Mexico State Police in town. So I'm gonna head down to the little one convenience store in town and see how terrible the battery prices are. If they're outrageous, I think I'll just wait until I go into Angel Fire and get them in the dollar store. We'll see how bad it might be. I did spend $17 here. Hey Todd. I spent $17 in here on a small bag of cat food. And you know what? I could have waited, and I didn't. I had it in my head, but probably overpaid by about $7 on a $10 bag for about. I'm not sure about that. You know, don't quote me. It seems like a lot, but I didn't really check what the regular prices are. Our batteries. And they have, so, they got to mark the stuff up here because, they don't sell a lot of batteries. I have sympathy for them, but that's too much. And that eBay listing, holy mackerel, I don't know what that was all about. So we'll get ourselves and we will check in with Rose of Taos and see if they're open yet. I don't see the close sign, but I'm not really close enough to be able to totally tell. It's closed. There's nobody outside to ask. I'm really curious about Epic Bites, when they're gonna open. And it looks like Angel's Attic is open. So I still have that pointed down, don't I? Sorry about that. We will check out Angel's Attic. Because you know what? There's always new stuff in here. Oh, hello. You're on camera.
Oh, hi.
Over top, half of everything except those things marked firm. Wow, no wonder it's so crowded in here. Half off. I never even noticed this room back here. Wow, bedding and stuff. Wow.
where the books are. And then there's a little room you could go on back, and there's tons of DVDs.
Ah, Linda, someone bought this dresser, this nice dresser for $7.50. Check it out. That's a deal. And how about this one? Paid $20 for this one. It's a nice solid one. $20. This is marked at $2, so I guess you can get it for $1. Ooh. Check this out. It's marked at $100, so you could get it for $50. That is very nice. Clean this up a little bit.
Okay.
That's nice. Wow. That's a bargain for somebody. Oh, in here. Needs a new cord for the light, but look at that. It's very nice, and it's got the shelves all stacked at the bottom. Nice display case. $25. But don't worry, all this, the good stuff will all be gone by the time you get here. I'm sorry, I had no idea there was a half off sale today. We'll take a walk through the outbuilding here. And I know how much of so many of you enjoy walking through Angel's Attic, and here we are again. That's what they call an inversion table. I used to have one when I had a house. It's great if you have a bad back. It's stretching your back out. I didn't see anything extraordinary. If it was, it would have been bought today. A lot of furniture back here. This is sold. These two things are marked at, they're pair of matching headboards for full-size beds, $5 a piece, so $2.50 a piece. That would be $5 for both of them. There's nothing wrong with this computer desk for $5, and half of that would be $2.50. There's a nice enough. This is clean. It's nice. $5, so it would be $2.50. Kind of a wing chair. Make sure that you saw that wing chair. A love seat for $20, and when I say the price, you get half off. So.
She showed me the table. I know it's for Micah. It matches this right here.
Oh, this nice one is of course sold. Doesn't say how much, but it's in.
Everything is half price out.
Yeah, I saw. I'm doing another little video on the place, but people will be disappointed by the time they see the video. This will be long gone.
Yeah.
But they have specials every now and then. You never know. You never know. And we're going to go around back up to the front here and continue on our way. You can see, well, let me grab the bike and I'll show you. The only real disappointment that I've experienced coming back this summer, as you can see in front of me, Eagle Nest Cafe. They are not open. They're not going to open this year. The rumor is, and I say rumor when I don't know exactly what I'm talking about, is that they couldn't find people to work, so they were forced to not open it. Which is, I used to like going there. I always like to swing through the Laguna Vista Lodge. There's the vacancy. And certainly part of the Laguna Vista Lodge is this building here, which houses one of my two favorite restaurants, the Saloon. There's a good ghost story behind the Saloon here, but the Saloon is a bar and restaurant. Award-winning grilled chicken cheeseburger, a grilled chili cheeseburger. Yeah, they won last year, the big contest. That's what that sign was talking about. Oh, you know, every once in a while in these videos, I'll ride real slowly down the sidewalk to just give you a real sense of what it's like to walk down the sidewalk. I don't think there's a law that says I can't ride on it, but it's not a good thing to do on a bike in a busy little village. So I go super slow, and if I see any pedestrian anywhere near me, I get off the sidewalk. And you're not going to see me doing it on 4th of July. Well, let's ask the proprietor here of the Eagle Feather Trading Post. I've been in, if I can film, I'm sure they'll say yes, because I think they said yes last year. And next door is the tackle shop, which I've already done this year. Hi. Are you okay with me being on the YouTube channel?
What's that?
Travels with Dottie, a YouTube channel.
Oh, sure.
I do a lot of local stuff.
Yeah, you did.
You might have
the
seen
other
me,
day.
the chief, yeah. in the pullout. Do you mind being on camera?
I don't think so. No.
You don't mind?
I don't mind.
All right, tell me about your business and who you are and everything, and we'll get
Well,
you
do
some.
you edit all this in case I?
In case you really mess up?
Yeah, okay.
Totally.
All right.
But I hardly ever need to do that because everybody does such a good job.
Yeah. Well, you never met me.
So who
So
are
what's
you?
your
Where
name?
are we? My name is Rob.
Rob.
And it's Travels with Dottie.
Okay.
And I live down here with Marty over in, well, not with Marty, but next to her RV
Oh, Marty
park.
and
Yeah.
Weathers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you go by there, I'm the little tiny trailer in the empty lot sort of next to her.
Okay.
I'm overlooking the lake. That's me.
Nice. Okay. Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me.
Well, my name's Steve Farinelli. I'm the owner of Eagle Feather Trading Post. Been in operation for 6 years. And my son has a shop next door, so we have a father-son.
All right. I've done your son's shop twice.
Oh, okay.
Last year and this year. So.
Oh, okay. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, so I used to come in this store as a kid, and I knew the original owner, and I would bring my kids up through this store, and those were great memories of mine. And I decided to get out of the corporate rat race, and it had been a goal of mine to buy this store since I was about 30, and it only took me 25 years later, but I was able to buy the store, and I've been happy ever since, just serving the community and the customers and everything.
Out of curiosity, what kind of business did you do when you were in the corporate rat race? Because I was in it too.
Healthcare administration.
Healthcare administration.
Yeah,
Okay.
27 years.
I worked for Dell. I worked for Neiman Marcus stores, K Jewelers, for over 20 years before I sort of changed professions and then worked another profession for another 20 years. And
Well, you probably had more retail experience than I did coming in, so.
Well, not really. It was all behind the scenes, finance, credit,
Right,
that kind of
okay,
thing.
yeah.
So I don't really know anything.
Well, I found out pretty quickly, either do I. So I'm learning every day.
So tell me, I'm turning towards the store. So we have clothing. What else do we? A lot of clothing, lots of T-shirts.
Lots of clothing, T-shirts. We have pottery, coffee mugs, shot glasses, greeting cards, leaning tree, which are hilarious. Leather belts, but bird feeders. You kind of name it. Stuffed animals, blankets, anything that Eagle Nest on New Mexico. We're pumping that and trying to get more people to recognize and fall in love with our state.
Yeah, well, it's pretty easy to fall in love with. I fell in, I started coming here 2 summers ago because the state park pass was such a great thing. I'm a full-time RVer. And then I made the mistake of stopping here one day, and it's like, and meeting Marty, it's like no more state parks in the summer.
There you go.
I'm just coming to Eagle Nest.
Yeah, perfect.
And I fell in love with it so much, I moved to the Artesia area. And
Oh, okay.
So I'm in New Mexican now.
There you go. Good for you. So you got the green chili. I've got green chili and green chili honey. You name it.
Well,
I've got all your green
just
chili.
talking about the saloon. I was here last year when they won the green chili cheeseburger contest.
Yeah.
That was pretty
It's a good
exciting.
burger. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great burger. So what I'll do is, thanks for the interview. I'll walk around and show the folks what we got here.
Hey, that's great, man.
I think I see honey.
Yeah, there's honey, kind of the food section, kitchen section, if you want to call it that, but mostly food. And then you'll find kind of a little bit of everything everywhere. Little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Okay. Is it local honey?
It's New Mexico honey.
All right. Good. Close enough. Close enough. So I always get as local honey as I can get when I come to a new place, because what honey's really good for is allergies,
Yeah.
especially if you buy local honey.
Yeah, that's going to be the top red or green chili honey on the top.
Oh, here we go. New Mexico red chili honey and Eagle Nest, New Mexico natural honey. This is good stuff.
And I can't keep the wildflower honey in stock. That's also New Mexico. Comes out of Socorro.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, that just flies off the shelves. I'm trying to get more in for the 4th of July.
I bought a very big jar from the lady at the farmer's market in Angel Fire last weekend. I sweeten my coffee with honey.
There you go. Yeah, and I found out that an old, real local producer that this store used to buy from back in the day, they're back in operation. I'm trying to connect with them. It's just outside of Red River.
Oh, okay.
And so that would be the best allergy honey you could get,
Well,
because it's all native too.
as we come up here, we're going to check out some of these cards because he said they're pretty funny.
They're pretty funny.
All right, here we go. Adulthood is straight up the worst hood I've ever lived in. On the bright side, at least it's zoned for booze and sex. Make the most of your birthday. All right. Let's see. If I've learned anything in my 22 years on Earth, it's okay to lie about your age. And obviously this woman's about 50. Happy birthday. And we have a scene of a guy's wife passed out in the living room, and he says, all I said was, you're right and I'm wrong. Here's another year of surprising the crap out of each other. Happy anniversary. That's a great anniversary card. So he's right. Those are funny. You got some incense, drink cups, all kinds. Oh, ooh. Okay. He just made a sale. I do not have an eagle nest cap. Now I do. Now I do. What do you think, guys? It's got the elevation, Eagle Nest, New Mexico, the low mountains. In all my travels and staying here 2 summers, I have not seen a Eagle Nest hat, but now I have one. I'm not big on t-shirts. I wear solid t-shirts, as you all know that watch me, but they have lots of good looking t-shirts here. All right, well, I'm gonna shut her off here and pay for my hat, and we'll be on our way. All right, so check it out. I got my new Eagle Nest hat. I wasn't planning on making any purchases, but this was perfect for me. All right, we are gonna head home. And I didn't realize we got father and son shops next to each other here. That's pretty cool. We are going to go the back way home. Now, I do notice where that phone booth was and everything. There's a sign that says RV park, and I see RVs, but I didn't see a phone number or anything. Well, I'll investigate that another time, and I will let you know. I'll let you know. And right in front of us is the school. It's an elementary and middle school. I had a real short video where I was zooming through here and I didn't stop at the stop sign, and I actually had someone complain that I didn't stop. Look where I am. There's nothing around. I'm on a bicycle. Give me a break. So that person is no longer allowed to leave comments. I mean, come on. Oh, there's road work there. Is there another way I can get through? It's awful muddy looking, so I don't think I'm gonna go that way. I think I'm gonna go to the end here, hop on the main road for just a little bit. There's a street here, but I don't think it goes all the way through to where I need to go. I don't think it does. It just sort of dead ends. But I think if I keep going straight here, I'll hit the main road. It says dead end. And I think what it means is the transition from here to the main road is not made for vehicles. You're not supposed to do it, I guess. But my bike makes it just fine. You'll see what I'm talking about when I come up here. So we have a little bit of Highway 64 to go down. And we're gonna have to do this for a while because that road construction, the road's really chewed up. And yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the side view mirror. I really haven't given a tour of the RV park. Why don't I do that now? It's not much to see. And I don't know how many spaces there are, but why don't we count spaces today, and that'll give us an idea. I'll be accurate within a couple, I think. The office is right in front of us. And then we have these sites on the right here, and we'll count them as, why don't we count them on the way back when I turn around down here and start the count. In the front of these RVs, the other side from me, they have really great views of the lake. So let's start here. There's one, starting with the Hideout, then the Salem, 2, 3, 4. There's an empty one, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this row. $11, $12, $13, $14. Then we have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And this is marked 26, so I guess total I might have missed a couple. So let's say 26 sites. Mine isn't included in that because mine's not really a site. Mine's boondocking. Oh, there's a few more that I forgot that I'll drive by down here. That's why I didn't get to 26, but it's 26 sites. And there, you see there, 1, 2, 3 empty ones here. And this one right here, you park lengthwise, and it's called the honeymoon site because it's probably the best view site in full hookup land right here. And then we have my boondocking site out here. Now I did something that's, you're a full-time RVer, bad thing to do. I left that awning out. Now, I was lucky in that there's no wind at all. It's totally still. But the wind can come up out here really, really unexpectedly and really severely, and it can tear this thing right off your rig and damage your rig. It can be a horrible thing, trust me. And we have movement, we have George, and we have Dottie. Hey guys, what's going on? Were you waiting for me? Hey Dottie. Well, Dottie and George say thanks for watching, and we'll check you next time on the next video. Right, Dottie?